Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by EA, so special thanks to them for supporting the channel. Alright guys, it's Candy. Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be doing an heirloom video. For those who want to use my particular tier list, I'll go ahead and put a link of this down in the description. But the reason why I made my own is because a lot of the ones on the tiermaker.com website, the image qualities they picked for the heirlooms are just like really bad. Like you can't even tell. Can't like really even tell what these are. So I decided to suck it up, make my own, and yeah, I mean here we are, right? We have 9 heirlooms to go through, the latest of which being Bangalore. So we'll do Bangalore's last. This is the latest one, but these are, I guess, in no particular order. I guess now that like Apex has changed the rules on like how heirlooms drop, right? Instead of getting a random heirloom, you get the heirloom shard, which allows you to pick one of these heirlooms, one of these 9, you know. So I guess if you guys want an opinion, a second opinion, my opinion, my very flawed but honest but correct opinion on which heirlooms are better than the others, that's the video for you. So Bloodhound's axe, battle axe. This is an interesting one. Now, I like this particular heirloom quite a bit. Stylistically, as an heirloom, being an axe, a blade, a weapon, I think that matches the theme of what it means to be heirloom, in my mind anyways. Also, it's very small, like it takes up not too much of your screen, so it doesn't block too much of your vision when you're using it. And it's got pretty cool animations, specifically the inspect. If you inspect it, you can actually twirl it. You know, I think that's a really cool perk about this particular heirloom. Plus, Bloodhound overall is just a really solid character, really solid legend right now. So like, I don't know, it's not like, and I'm just saying, like, having a Bloodhound on your team is never gonna be a bad thing. So just overall package, I would say Bloodhound's heirloom would have to be A tier for me. I would say it belongs in A tier. Pathfinders Gloves. Now I remember this heirloom had a little bit of controversy when it first came out. Was it in season 3? I don't even remember when it came out, but it was earlier on in Apex, and in the original form of the gloves, people didn't like it because well, one, it took up and still takes up a lot of the screen space, but 2, it made like this beep boop bop noise. It was very soft, but it was enough to where it was a little bit distracting in game, and so people started taking them off, and I don't know. I guess just again thematically, like, I don't know, gloves as an heirloom, like, I don't know, like I always thought like heirlooms were like weapons. I think it would have been cooler if his heirloom was his grapple gun from the original cinematic, but we got boxing gloves. Now, I think a missed opportunity with the boxing gloves is they don't show up in the finishers, right? So Pathfinder's got this whole boxing theme. He's got the boxing finisher. Now, at least at the time of making this video, when you use the finisher, these boxing gloves do not show up. So, yeah, I think it's, I don't know, I think it's a little lame. Though I'm pretty sure you can use these boxing gloves in the boxing arena. So that there is a plus at least. But overall, definitely not my favorite heirloom, guys. I don't know. I know there's a lot of Pathfinder lovers out there. He's a great character. He's fun to play and whatnot. But I think his heirloom is a little weak. So I'm going to have to put Pathfinder's Gloves in C tier. All right, I would say it's C tier. I would probably get the SA and B tier the heirlooms over the Pathfinder one. Plus, oh yeah, plus when you like inspect it, like inspect spam it, like how you would flip the Bloodhound axe, it doesn't really do the same effect. Like, I mean, obviously you can't like flip a glove or anything, but I don't know, it doesn't give you any cool effects. That's what I'm saying. Octane's butterfly knife / injection needle thing. I think this is a really cool heirloom. It's definitely up there. I'm really happy with their concept. It's like it doubles as a knife and like a syringe. I think that's so cool. Plus, when you stim, you do have a cool little like I didn't even know, like your arm extended animation. I think that's really cool. The inspects are pretty sick as well. Like the whole knife flipping thing. I think they actually mocapped someone doing the actual like knife flipping to capture this inspect. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually true, but where should I put this? Let me think. I feel like I like Bloodhounds a little bit more, but it's close. If I could do, can I do B.5? Oh, I can't. I can't do B.5. If I could do like B.5, that'd be good. I don't know. I would say it goes in B. I mean, it's probably an A for some people, but it's probably an S for a lot of people. But for me, like, it's cool. Yeah, it is cool. It's definitely a cool one, but I just like the axe more. Like, for me personally. Though honestly, this would probably work for a lot. This would probably look more correct for a lot of people. Let's just leave this here. No, let's put this here. This is my own opinion. So yeah, I mean, both are pretty good. If I could, I'd do like B.5, but we'll just stick in the B. Mirage's Trophy. Now, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they could have done for Mirage. Like, it's just, there's only so many things you can do. Like, I just thematically, like, what else could you have done for Mirage? I don't know. Like, maybe, yeah, I don't know. This is the, I think this is the best they could have came up with. But I'm not a fan. You know, it's got the Mirage vibe, right? Because he's so vain and it's so goofy. But I don't know. The only good thing I like about this heirloom is the sound effect when you hit someone. It's got like the thud. I think that's a really, really satisfying thud. But otherwise, definitely on the bottom of my list. Plus, Mirage overall isn't that great of a character. I know some Mirage mains out there are probably like, Candy, you're just not using him right. Definitely not H. That's by mistake. We'll have to put this in F. I would say get any of the others. I'm sorry, Mirage. I'm sorry. I know I can't think of anything better, but the trophy is just not it, man. Lifelines shock sticks. I actually quite like this one, especially since Lifeline is pretty fun to play in pubs and ranked. But overall, I think these ones are pretty cool. They're pretty thin, so again, they don't take up too much of your screen. They have a really cool like lightsaber whoosh when you use them. Pretty cool animations overall because you can kind of twirl them like drumsticks. Definitely, I would say B tier. I mean, like probably A for some people, but at least B. So we'll put it in B, probably B.5 if I could. But yeah, anywhere between A and B. I would say B, just to fill out, just to fill out this tier chart in my own opinion. Lifelines sticks, shock sticks are definitely one of the better ones in my opinion. You know, it's got this playful coloring and just cool design overall. Wraith's Kunai knife, the original heirloom. Okay, the original heirloom. It's iconic. You can't deny that it's created this whole like signature look of the sweaty Twitch TV Wraith, and it's like the perfect heirloom in my opinion. It's simple, it's clean, it's got like really cool effects. You can flip the knife. I think that's really cool. You can spin it. You can did I already say it doesn't take up too much of your screen? I don't know. I think it fits Wraith's personality and theme and vibe perfectly. I think this is probably the perfect heirloom. I would say it's S tier, honestly. I think Wraiths without the heirloom look weird. I think they're scrubs. If you're a Wraith player, you don't have the heirloom, then you're a scrub. I'm just kidding. No, but really, I think it's a really cool heirloom. I think if you're a Wraith player and you happen to get heirloom shards and you don't already have this heirloom, you should get it. It's a good one. Gibraltar's like battle axe thing, club. I think this is a good one. A lot of people initially didn't like it when it was first released with like the renders or whatever, the preview. But I personally was surprised. Like I'm a huge fan of this one. The effects are also very cool. If you guys don't know, it has like a glow to it. So like in dark areas, or if you're close enough to a wall, you can see like the light reflection off of like the heat or whatever that's coming off this thing. Also have to double check if you can spin this one. You'll probably see it in the footage now as I roll it. But yeah, this one is definitely for me an A tier heirloom. Caustics Hammer. Oh man, Caustics Hammer. I remember when this one came out, I was so hyped, dude. Caustic is one of my favorite characters to play, even though he's in a weak spot right now, but still, thematically, take a shot for every time Candy says thematically. All right, anyways, the vibe of this one is perfect. I mean, I couldn't have thought of a better heirloom than this for Caustic. I think this is a strong heirloom. There's only a few missed opportunities with this one. I think the inspect animations aren't that interesting. I mean, they're fine, they're cool, but I think I don't know. I think some of the other heirlooms have cooler inspect animations. Plus, I wish when you melee down doors, at least the last time I checked, you don't use your hammer to smash down the door. You still kick it in. And I kind of wish they made a special case for Caustic to be able to use the hammer to like bludgeon it. You know, I think that would have been really cool. I think overall, just as a side note, I think overall they should have the heirlooms be in the finishers, or at least have finishers that are specific to heirlooms, you know, like heirloom level finishers, you know, much like how they have heirloom level banners or heirloom level voice lines. I feel a little biased if I put it in S tier, because I know not many people may like Caustic as much as me, so we'll put an A. It's right up there with Bloodhounds. It's up there with Gibbies. I think it's a solid designed heirloom, for sure. Last but not least is Bangalore's knife. Now, I think this style of knife, I mean, lore-wise, I believe Bangalore stole it off of another pilot, or like a pilot. It was like another pilot's knife, and I believe the knife is based off of the kukri knife that the Indian military uses. Indian as in India, not Native American. So I don't know, it's a pretty cool one. I think it's got one of the best sound design or sound effects. The whole like unsheathing of it, it's just so satisfying. Sheathing it, you know, I would have thought they would have went with something more pedestrian for Bangalore, like maybe just a regular bayonet knife or Bowie knife rather. But I'm really impressed with this one. It's really, really satisfying. Like I've caught myself playing with it more, or playing Bangalore more because of this heirloom. The latest heirloom, probably one of my favorites. Caustics is pretty good too, isn't it? All right, well, we'll just say this is my new favorite heirloom. We'll have to put this in S. Yeah, I think it's up there. It's not iconic like Wraiths, but it's so goddamn satisfying. Like the sound effect, the shink sound of it, like, you know, sheathing out. You can twirl it. It doesn't take up that much space on the screen. Like it's got so much going for it. I think it's up there, man. It's a solid heirloom on a solid character. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my little tier list. I mean, like as you guys can see, most of the heirlooms I actually quite enjoy. I think that Respawn does a good job with them overall. You know, a few unfavorites here. I mean, like if you guys did this tier list, you guys will probably rearrange this quite differently than me. Let me know down in the comments on what you guys think. You know, would you have changed anything? Would you have put, you know, Mirages up at S tier and Wraiths down at F tier because you don't like sweaty Twitch TV Wraiths? I don't know. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you all enjoyed this one on ranking the heirlooms, and maybe, I don't know, maybe in 2022 or 2023 we'll make another one of these when enough heirlooms come out.